Evening, everybody. It's 5:42 on Monday afternoon, and this is your closing comment. It is video number 1509. So clearly, the biggest news today, all day, was the China information. What's kind of strange about it is that it really wasn't any great surprise, and yet uh, the big Chinese stocks were just devastated. Let's just take a quick look. We have, 1 second, we had Alibaba 63.26 down 892 or 12.3%. Baidu 79 down 1181, 12.75%. Some of the others, like Starbucks, who wants to continue to do business there, and it was substantially lower on the day. Closed yesterday at 88.61, and today's low was 82.43. The last is 83.88, down 4.73 or 5.25%. So um, all of that really is somewhat disturbing, and frankly, I'm really surprised. I guess these guys are. He's got a backing of a couple of serious hardliners, and we'll see what's going on. We had the Amazon hiring freeze announced for AWS, and the stock, which had closed the day actually up at 119.82, traded down to 116.57. The last is 118.83, so that's down 49 cents on the day, and down about $1 or so from where it actually closed. We also had Discovery Financial with a miss and some poor guidance. It closed at 95.86, and that was up $1.18. After the news, it traded all the way down to $91, and the last is 94, down 68 cents. So it's not overwhelming, but it was a disappointment. Tesla cutting prices in China, um, neither here nor there, really. As far as the rest of our markets, we had the oil down about $0.50, but we had heating oil and gasoline and nat gas all higher. Gold had been higher this morning at as much as 1675, closed 1654, much closer to the low than the high, and down 2.2 on the day. Silver was up a little, copper down a little, and I'm really following this one closely because I think copper is about to move back to the upside. I'm going to get into the fact that I think this is clearly still a bear market rally, and today's numbers kind of support that. In last night's letter, I said I expected that the S&P, and I use the futures because that's the chart that I put in the letter. And so I said that I thought that we would continue to rally up to 38.20 or so. Today's high, 13.22 even. It closed at 38.09, which is still a very healthy day near the highs. But I really don't think that we're going to get through this 38.50, 38.60 area. And the reason that I say the market kind of supports that is because on an up $500 day in the Dow, advanced declines barely eked out a gain, 1.2 to 1. NASDAQ was a few more down than up, and it was up $93 or 0.86%. So, I'm seeing some things here that, and here, take a look at the MACD looks like it's about to cross back to the downside. I think a couple of weeks, a week or two in this area between, let's just call it 36.50 and 37.50, would be very constructive. And I expect it to be a little choppy. We also have midterm elections coming up. The one thing that we do have favoring the market is that October has generally made lows to set up the seasonal year-end rally. And I know that that sounds great and everything, but if you look at the actual statistics, the historic numbers that they're talking about are 2 and 3 and 5%. That really is meaningless when you have a market that can move 2 or 3% in a day without any news. So, yes, I still believe in it. Yes, it is getting set up for it, but I still think we're going to be choppy for a little while here until we test all of these closes here in the 3600 area. This one was 3601. This one was 3653. The next one was 35.97, and then last week's low again 35.90. Closing almost 3,800. So I'm at best cautious. The disaster du jour and the home run of the day held from what I put out this morning. TCDA. Um, I always feel badly when I see something like this. Um, this is Tricida. It's a biopharma, and they missed the endpoints on a kidney treatment. The stock closed yesterday at $10.88, and today the high for the day was 80 cents, the low 56 cents, and the last is 60 cents, down $10.28 or 94.9. On the other side, we have PCVX, which is Vaxcyte, and this is also um, a bio. It closed on Friday at 20.58, and that was down $1.65 or 7%. Today, it opened at 33, traded as high as 36.10, as low as 32.99. The last is 33, up 12.42 or 60% on the news that it had a success in a pneumococcal pneumonia treatment. So there you go. Big winner, big loser, but certainly nothing like the Chinese stocks. All right, everyone, I'll be back first thing in the morning. It's going to be another tough one. Have a good one.